Hey, we back. We talking about the white boys won't work. Let me tell you, I run into a boy that will work. White boy will work. Uh, you know that Roddy? He shut you down. He shut Cody down the last motherfucker with his little Chevy going to church on Sunday. You know, he works. He been in prison about 10 years. Get out of prison. Don't want to go back to prison. What I was talking about earlier. And he will work. This boy works. He does what he does what he says he's gonna do. He shows up. He works hard. I give him $15 an hour, and he works. He's a worker. Does everything I tell him or ask him. He's a good man. He's gonna be in the next video. We're working on one. That's coming up, and he's a good man. So I just want to correct what I said last time about my little spew about how white men won't work. Let me correct that. A lot of white men will work. Not all white men will work. Most white men won't. Most of them are fucked up with bullshit and they can't and they got their problems. But this guy, he works, and he's few and far between. And so he works. He works hard. We've done a lot of work last week. I got a couple other guys beside of him. He shut them down, fired one, uh, kept one, and he'll probably get fired next week because Rodney will shut him down. Rodney is one of them guys that he's one of them white guys that thinks like me. You know, first things first, be honest. I done 10 years in prison. I don't want to go back to prison. I want a car. I want a life. I want to take care of my family and what I have left of my life. He's not a piece of shit. He's not out pill shopping. He's not out saying, well, I'm sick. I got to get a pill. I can't go to work. Can I borrow $20? All that bullshit. He's a regular white guy. You know, and we don't have enough of them in this world. We really don't have enough of people like that in this world. And, and keep in mind, I lay brick for a living. I'm a concrete finisher, brick mason, stone mason. There are other people in this world that do much higher things than me, high tech stuff. And we need them. We do need them people in this world. But we also need people like me and the Rodneys of the world and the white guys that will work. We need them. We don't need the Mexicans. We don't need them. I think there's enough white people in this society in America that will do work, that will, do the, do all of the hard things, that we need. We don't need Mexicans. It's not like white people won't work. White people will work. All, it's what is they're spoiled. They're spoiled. White people are spoiled. And that's the problem. They come over, the white people is like they get food stamps. These fucking pillheads, they get out there, like I said in my last video. They come here, they want to make $20 an hour. Oh, I got a job making $20 an hour. Okay, I hire them. Okay, I'm gonna give you $20 an hour, dude. And I'm gonna give you a job, and you're gonna work 40 hours. That's a pretty good little paycheck. But when they find out they got to really work hard for it, they won't do it. A Mexican, you give that motherfucker a job making $20 an hour. God damn it. Like I said in my last video, it is on. That motherfucker will shut most motherfuckers down. Problem is, a lot of these guys on pills. Their old lady lives in the projects. They don't gotta work. They got all these little gay problems and people's helping them and this, that, and the other, and they're just losers. They're fucking losers. Not everybody's losers. Not all white guys are losers. Trust me, I'm a white guy. And I know white guys. And this Rodney motherfucker I got working for me right now, he is the badass fucking white guy that I wished I would have found years ago, because he shut them all down. He's a worker. He is a worker. He made me a lot of money last week, and I paid him good. I paid him over $600 to work 40 hours last week. Now, straight cash, dude made $600. He's like, you know what he told me? That's the best check I've made in 2 or 3 years, because he just got out of prison about a couple years ago. He said best check I'd made in a couple years, because he got out of prison. No one would hire him. And and I told him, I said, because you're a felon. You're a felon. You got out of prison. Well, you take somebody like me, I hire you. I know. Okay. So you was a felon and you had some problems. I hired him. He busted his ass and proved to me what a white man can do. Gonna do it next week and next week. Now, will he keep on? Who knows? That's the next chapter in this story. Who knows? We'll see what white men will do. A good one like Rodney. Now, he's a straight up character. I trust him. I got faith in him. I got faith in the white race. I do got faith in the white race. That's all I wanted to correct in my last little spiel about how white men won't work. And 90% of them won't fucking work. And that's I do. And a lot of people do. But the big part of them won't. Who knows?